Usually it's when they.
I would he had a doctor that had where all it went to was her mom.
Are you live? She's gonna see about the turn.
I'm good.
Are you gonna sit on the walls today? Not too bad. I gotta hug this woman here. I looked for your car.
How is everybody this morning? That's good. Connecting with one another. We ready to start the service?
Let's get
All
it
right,
going.
let's get going. That's right. Places to go, people to see. Well, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Or watch you windsurf. It's good to see everybody here. Are you ready to start the day?
Yep.
Yeah? Thank you. So let's stand up because this is going to be an active day in service. So we got a song for you that you're going to sing with us called God You Are. So let's go ahead and get it together and sing a song.
I was out partying last night.
I know. All right, so we get to sing God You Are.
Good morning. Here we go.
Wondering.
Every inch
I'm not Linda. Linda's supposed to be doing this. She's not feeling well again.
Aw.
I know. I'm not Linda. Is that a song? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton. I'm so glad that you made the choice to join us and be a part of our community today. We're going to read our vision, mission, and purpose together. You guys ready? Okay, our vision. We are one with all expressions of life. We are always evolving as we live in harmony with Spirit as our source. We respond to the internal call to know the expansiveness of who we are, one with the divine and all life. We feel it, we believe it, we live it, and we share it. Our mission. The Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton Teaching Center works to meet the physical and spiritual needs of the community through offering education and experiences aligned with the teachings of Science of Mind, sponsoring community building activities, and engaging in sacred activism within our local community. And we're going to the next thing. She's getting it. Our purpose. The Center for Spiritual Living, Greater Dayton Teaching Center is a community offering compassionate support as we learn to love regardless of conditions. We each come from many faith backgrounds, and through the teachings of Science of Mind and Spirit, we learn, grow, and heal. As we discover the higher power within, we manifest our best lives and create a world that works for everyone. Yay! And I don't think we have kiddos that I'm aware of.
They're gonna be a few minutes late.
Okay, they're late. So if they come, I guess we'll sing the song. So it'll be good. All right. We have music. Oh no, we have announcements. Okay, Andy.
Announcements, okay. Wednesday evenings, we at the center at 7 p.m. we have meditation, Gracie Teresa. And morning reflection, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 8:15 on Zoom. Our next carry-in following service will be Sunday, October 12th, which I believe is next week. It'll be next week. Celebrating members' birthdays on September, October, and November. So the carry-in means you can carry something. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to be in Chicago with G-Flag.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Solfeggio tuning fork sessions are available. Contact Sarah. She's right there somewhere.
Maybe she's in the back. She's in the back.
She's in the back, okay. Well, you can contact her when she comes to the front. And there's a phone number on there if you need to contact her, or there was. I guess that's off now.
Next week is the community.
There we go. There. Get out your pens and pencils, and I don't know. I'm not read it. Okay, announcements. Eat, Play, Love. Sign up to attend an event. See, Jean Tao is right back there. Do you have anything you want to say about that?
Oh, just there's plenty of opportunities for people to sign up for these two events in October. They're fun and openings. You know, just see us if you want to sign up. It's not too late, and there'll be a lot of. It'll be so much fun. The waitress movie, dinner and movie with all kinds of strange pies. And it's just a fun part of the whole. Comes from the movie,
Yeah.
Sherry,
They
and
say
then the
pie
medium.
therapy. One of your therapists, do you ever heard of pie therapy?
No, that's a new one on me. But it sounds delicious. It sounds really
Okay,
good.
that's delicious, yeah.
So yeah, see either one of us for the event. So thank you.
Fantastic, okay.
Jean, when's that event, the pie therapy?
Next Saturday. Next Saturday.
Okay.
Be a
Somebody wants some pie. Right, Grant? Okay, also, a group of gals meets the first Sunday of the month at 12 to 2, hosted by Chris Cooper. And please bring lunch and join us. Is that today?
Yeah, that's today. I don't see Chris anywhere.
Today's the first of that. Well, but Chris isn't here, so
I can do it.
Lana can do it. Okay. So Lana will do the group of gals.
Come, I'll be here.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Pet memorial. That already happened.
Yes, and it was so great.
No.
That's a different one.
That's the memorial.
That was the pet blessing, yes.
The blessing happened.
Yeah.
Okay, pet memorial. Oh, for all, I see, for all who have ever lost a pet. That will be on Saturdays, November 1st from 11 to 1. Bring your family and friends for this healing event. And there's a food truck that'll be there for that also.
We had a good time yesterday. Did you guys have a good time yesterday?
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good time.
Yes.
Yeah, I was really thankful to be a part of that. Yeah.
That was a fantastic event.
Got to see all the dogs and the cats.
Yeah, got to see Lana's new dog.
I know.
Little puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, October's birthdays. We got kids. Okay, let me just read October's birthdays, and then we can do the kids song here. We've got Michael Morrison. We got Heather Janney, Kelly O'Keefe, and Jean Town. I think they're all here. Yeah. Birthday. Now we got our kids here, so we're gonna sing a song for the kids now. Jean Town, yeah. I forgot to say Jean Town.
No, you said it.
You said it.
I thought I said it.
Move along.
Everybody back there, Jean Town. I thought I said it.
That's it. And we have our girlfriend.
All right, let's sing to our youth. You ready to be back with Sarah in the back?
Yay!
Awesome. Well, you're welcome to stay there, here, whatever it feels appropriate for you. So let's sing, everybody. You are. Sarah's waiting back there for you. You can go ahead and hand them back. You are beautiful, courageous, and wise beyond your ages. This I know for you, as I know myself. You are splendid, you're unique, with the whole world at your feet. This I know for you, as I know myself. You are brother to the flowers, and sister to the trees. This I know for you, as I know myself. As all life lives within you, you are one with God, it's true. This I know for you, as I know myself. This I know for you, as I know myself. This I know for you, as I know myself. Yes, so guess what we get to do next? Oh, we're gonna sing first, don't we? No, that's okay. Okay. There's some readiness there. All right, that's everybody. We're going to sing. So this is a sing-along. So again, Karen Drucker loves to do chants, and there's great power in chants. And so at the very end, when you see, I start my day with love, I start my day with peace, I start my day with joy, that's going to be repeated several times. First with music, and then with drums. Just for us to get into that feeling of what it means to sing and to feel just feel the energy of the song. So, Kenny? Let's all sing together on this one. Here we go. I start my day with love. I start my day with love. That's my day with peace. Yes, I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with love, and I feel that sweet release. One more time. I start my day with love. I start my day with peace. I start my day with joy, and I feel that sweet release.
And now we begin our celebration service. Please join me in prayer. Just know, we just feel, we just sense that divine presence that's all around us, through us, as us, is us. The presence is each of us individually and is also in a special way a part of us collectively. The divine presence that is our community, that is our building, that is our songs, that is our messages, that is everything about who we are and what we do. It's all God. So I know that we are replicating, we are showing that divine presence through everything we do. We're showing that the divine is filling our center. The divine is moving with our energy as we have our service together. That the divine is expressing through our message. I know that Lana is right in tune with the divine, expressing that divine truth, that divine message, exactly what... Becky, I'm sorry. Why am I picking on her? Becky is just ready with this perfect message, exactly what the divine has for us today, has to express through her and through all of us as we receive. For we are one. We are giving, we are receiving. I know that we are a community, that we are one in that way as we live together as community. I know that we are everything that the divine is. The divine is just expressing all of their characteristics through each of us and through all of us. And I give thanks. I give thanks for this day. I give thanks for this service. I give thanks for this center. I give thanks that I am and that each of us is the divine manifestation. I release this and let it be, and so it is. So it is. And we light this candle, for we know that the creative power of the divine is within us. Look at that, just like a pro. Oh my. And our reading for today is from Ernest Holmes. The mind is a magnet, and we attract that with which we identify the self. In order to get the most out of life, we must learn consciously to change many of our habitual thought patterns. This is not easy, for our old thought patterns cling to us with great tenacity. But, being thought patterns, they can be reversed. If you are filled with fear, refill yourself with faith, for faith always overcomes fear. And now, I'd like to introduce our speaker for today that I screwed up and then corrected.
How are y'all today?
Good.
Yeah? How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah? How How you feeling with what's going on in our world right now?
Boo, yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling about your ability to make a difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How does that difference, how do you see yourself making that difference? Do you see yourself making it out in the world in some way?
Yes.
Do you see it making it inside of yourself? How is it that you see that? And you don't need, but just tap in. And honor whatever it is that you're feeling called to do. Because each one of us is called in different ways. Our own journey calls us along our own path. And it's not going to look like anybody else's path. And the gift that we give ourselves is honoring that. So today I want to use a lot of quotes from Ernest Holmes as a vehicle to move us into how do we live in a world that right now is moving through tremendous change. And change is chaos, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes more than others, right? People who till the soil, you have no till, and then you've got mild till, and then you've got really, let's let it go, okay? Where the tilling just uproots everything, all the soil. So right now things are being tilled, aren't they? And it's causing for us, we can look at it as something that is terrible, horrible, no good, and very bad. It's like Alexander's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Anybody remember that book? Okay, so we have those days, right? And we don't fight those days. We don't judge those days. We just are present within them, and we move through them, allowing them to teach us, allowing us to gain what it is for us to learn at that time. So I want to pull back to Ernest Holmes because I came here to this community because of those teachings. I came to this community because it enabled me to go, I have it in me. I don't have to go looking at somebody else for an answer. I don't have to go looking at somebody else to decide for me what it is that I need to do. It's in me. And so there was that cultivation of how do I start to look at that and then believe it? I mean, we're talking decades of training that it was outside of myself. So all of a sudden, that decades of training, I may not necessarily let go of immediately. As a matter of fact, I didn't. It took time because there were layers that I was not even conscious of that were influencing my perspectives and my ability to see. And so rather than evaluate or judge it negatively, this opportunity in this chaotic time is providing me a way to, if I choose, to with love and compassion and kindness, to see it anew. To recognize that, I didn't see that way. Now it's time for me to see it again. And to own in that process that as I'm moving through it and I'm looking at going, God, girl, why didn't you know that before? To know that I'm loved. Even when in the worst of my days, I'm kicking myself, worse than I would any other human being. But then to pause and say, okay, that's all right. For whatever this is, it's a big moment for me. Whatever this need to hurt myself in big ways, there's something going on. And rather than evaluate or judge or be critical of that, pause and say, what is there for me to learn? I got to pause. What am I here to understand in this moment with this scenario? How can I move to the fact that God is love, that which is life itself is love? And how can I let that love be of service to me in this moment? Because if God is love, there's nothing else. So the concept of cruelty to myself or whatever, that's not necessary. That's just the humanness, me using my human experience, okay, and what I've learned and acting out in that way. But that doesn't mean that's God. That didn't mean it's source. But what it does mean for me is like, okay, if God is love, then what can I do that I can see this differently? That I can own something more loving for myself, more compassionate, more kind. And I really appreciated these teachings because they gave me the permission to dare to look at the fact that right where I am is the presence of life itself. What a concept! I mean, think about that. Right where each one of us is this incredibly beautiful divine expression. That is life, breathing, and that's us. And each one of us brings something magnificent that no one else can bring. I mean, literally no one else. No one has walked our journey, has had our experiences in the way that we've had them, to the degree that we've had them. to lay claim that I can walk the world like you, or you can walk it like me. No. But boy, what each of us gets the chance to bring adds a depth and a quality to this thing that we call source, because that's what we are. It's this beautiful energy. And we get to define what that is for us, each one of us. And with every moment by moment, we get to lay a claim. What do we want to claim for ourselves? Do we want to move into the fear? And if we do, okay, we move into the fear. But that doesn't negate who and what we are. What it does is speaks to an idea that we have about ourselves. And then we get to decide if we want to let that idea be real for us, to be what our experience is. Not to judge ourselves for having it. Because what happens to you when you guys judge yourselves?
It get worse.
Yeah, it gets worse. What does your body language do?
Slump.
Slump? Yeah. How would you describe it? What kind of a descriptor would you give?
It's a heaviness.
Huh?
It's a heaviness.
Heaviness.
Yeah.
Low.
Yeah.
How low can it go? Right? And what?
Unworthy.
Yeah, unworthy. And we think about all those, and it's just like, you think about the old movie where at Christmas, where the guy comes and he's got 50,000 chains on him. And it feels heavy and huge. But it's a chain that, as we have built it, we can let it go. We can shift it. But that requires what they said in that reading, that it's often something that is tenaciously clinging. And really, we're tenaciously clinging to those old ways, because whether they serve us or not, they at least attach us to something that we're going, well, I don't quite know what all this is, but I'm going to go here because this is what I've been taught and it's what I'm familiar with. Okay? And I can learn to adjust or deal with it or engage in that environment versus pausing and saying, I don't want this. I don't know how to go about making it different, but I don't want this. Do I dare to step out of and into something new, out of what has been, to embrace something new and different for myself, right? And so when we do that, we give ourselves permission to experience the nature of the divine in a new way. It opens our own hearts up, each of us uniquely. We don't have to walk somebody else's journey to have our hearts opened and to really experience the nature of love as us, as the discovery and the wonder of life. Now, I love that Ernest Holmes, when he talked about the concept of this magnet, even though they're tenacious, we can still release them and let them go. But what do we have to do first before we can let these things go?
Love ourselves.
Huh? Love ourselves, yeah. What else do we have to do before we love ourselves? We have to, of course, love ourselves through the whole process, Robin.
Forgive ourselves.
Forgive ourselves.
Relief. Feel the feelings.
You have to feel the feelings. To feel the feelings, what do you have to do? You have to be aware of them. So when we start to step out, and he talks about creating our lives, creating our world, what it is that we have available to us. When we are called to a certain format, in a certain direction, in a certain way, and that certain calling that we have challenges our current idea about who we are. We think, oh, well, that's a lofty thing. Who am I to think I can achieve that? What do I have that I can make the impact that I want to make? I can have the money I want to have, the health, the well-being. I mean, let's face it, I'm not getting younger any day, right? And so how do we feed into that in our own minds? What are we saying? And again, not in judgment, but in awareness. Because we're learning. It's kind of like looking at ourselves like little children. How often, when a little one runs and they fall or they do whatever, you don't pick them up and smack them around because they didn't get it right. No matter what, I mean, you get up and say, okay, let's try this. I mean, I watch my daughter-in-law with our grandchild, and I watch the love that's there helping this little one make decisions that are in better service to herself. Okay? But it's not something that she learns one time and done. But because there's that love, there's that openness and willingness to try again. And that's what we give ourselves when we open ourselves to kindness and compassion and love. We give ourselves permission to try again. Even if we try again and we don't get it right. Anybody ever done that? Uh-huh. Yeah. How many times? Beyond counting? It's like, okay. Do I want to give up on this or do I want to keep going? So I want to keep going. I want to allow this vision. My inner guidance is saying, there's so much more for me. But this belief is keeping me stuck. And for me, then, is looking at it and saying, what's cultivated this? What do I need to learn and understand about this? And how can I bring love into this whole scenario so it can guide me in ways that bitterness and judgment will not? And so in that gift, that calling, that creating, that laying claim to what it is that we want to experience is so important. It's not little ones trying to reach beyond their capacity. It's the souls who have no clue in this life experience of who we truly are. Trying to gain a perspective and an understanding and an experience of the fact that, wow, we really are pretty phenomenal. If we talk about the idea that God is all there is, then who's sitting in front of me and who's standing in front of you? Yes, I claim it. But again, it's that whole thing, us claiming that. But see, that also has to work through, how many of you have been taught, how dare you compare yourself or equate yourself with God? Heresy. That's a big one. That's a big one to process because it's been with us a long time. And not negating it, not going against it, but recognizing it. Is that who I am? And is that what I want to believe and engage in at this time? Or do I want to shift it? Do I want to make a difference? And what I really love about these teachings is that they, did I bring them? Oh my gosh, hold on, let me go up here.
One moment, please.
I brought everything but where is it? There it is. There it is. I have these awesome quotes by Ernest. I tell you what, at that time, all those people that came at that time, you notice profound teachings came out of those. Profound teachings out of a lot of people there. And so I really wanted to connect back because this is a teaching community. This is a community that's teaching some of the principles and concepts of a man who, like us, sought. He's a seeker. He opened himself, he opened his mind, he opened his heart, he opened his awareness to something more. And he began his studies, okay? And there are other people in this room who can really delve into the studies that he pursued. But he really looked at how is it that we are all common? In what ways do all these different teachings around the world have similarities? And based out of that is what he established as some of the criteria, the base points for this teaching, okay? And I want to share this concept of what he started with, which is the idea that there is a power around us that knows and that understands all things. The power works like the soil. It receives the seed of your thought and at once begins to operate upon it. It will receive whatever you give it, and it will create for you and throw back at you whatever you think into it. We have any farmers or any planters here? How many of you ever planted a rose bush? How many of you ever tried to plant a cactus by it? How many of you ever treated a cactus like a rose bush? Or vice versa? And how did the plant do? It don't do well, does it? Cactus doesn't need as much as water, right? If you don't water the rose, it'll die. So it's not that the dreams or the ideas that we have are problematic, it's that the beliefs that we are holding about what's possible is as if we are watering them with the wrong ideas, the wrong soil, the wrong food. Gee, I want to prosper. I want to prosper financially. Now, that's great. I can picture it. Woohoo! The next thing I know is it is not holy to want money. It is not sacred. And I don't know about you, but that's what I grew up learning. Matter of fact, I grew up learning that if you want to be really, truly spiritual, you want to walk the world like Christ. I'm thinking, oh my God, does that mean I have to walk with sandals on? In the desert? I mean, I kid you not. I was just like, okay, what does that actually mean? Right? And that whole idea was around me understanding that I don't have to do that. But those beliefs impacted my ability to receive. It was like rather than treat it like the rose bush with water and the appropriate food, I starved it. Or I added something to it that it didn't need, that was not in support of what I was trying to create. So part of what I have to do when I'm planning a new thought, a new idea, especially when the world around me is doing anything but I'm the one now that's got to plant the thing that I want to see. But I've got to be willing that when stuff comes up that is in opposition to it, to create space, just to be present with it, not to judge it. But then to wonder, what is the gift inherent in this that I am learning that will help me to release it, to embrace something even greater? To let go of what no longer serves in this moment. And I'm going to tell you what, it's been amazing. It really has. To experience and utilize the concepts of these teachings to promote for myself the experience that I want to have in this world. And through it, to learn the lessons that are mine, to realize that I'm an ever-evolving creative being, just like you. We're creators. Doesn't stop when we pass away. We're creators now. So it's looking at what kind of ideas that I hold. As you're looking, what kind of ideas do you think get in the way for us to create? Unworthiness? Mm-hmm. Anybody else have any ideas on what gets in the way of creating?
I'm too old.
I'm too old.
Whack.
Anybody have that?
Mm-hmm. I'm not educated enough.
I don't have the smarts. Anybody else?
I'm a woman.
I'm a woman. I'm a man. I remember the first male nurse I met. It's a big difference for him. It happens all the way around. So we have to come up against our own thoughts that impede us. And the gift that we give ourselves is being willing to be open to say, what is mine to learn from this? What is it that internal wisdom within me that knows, that's not bound to the condition of being human, knows that is helping me to come and grow and understand? And it becomes a gift then. So that as we're looking at this stuff and we're faced with this stuff, we can pause and say, well, not only does this suck, but there really is some good stuff here. We don't have to deny what we're feeling. We can own it, but then give ourselves permission to realize that this is a process of moving into something greater, something more loving, something more expansive, joy-filled. Here's another one that I really like. I cleanse the windows of my mind, and these are all Ernest Holmes, that I may become a mirror reflecting inspiration from the Most High. I do this not with strenuous effort, but through quiet contemplation, through gently reaching and affirming an inward recognition. I know exactly what to do in every situation. There is an inspiration within me which governs every act, every thought with certainty and conviction, and in peace. So did you see him kind of go from that it kind of moved energetically, almost from a space of to claiming something for himself. He moved from that point of being in the midst of whatever was concerning him to starting to claim what it is that he wanted to experience, what it is that he was owning for himself. All right? So when we take a look at doing this for ourselves, when we take a look at claiming our own dreams, claiming our own value, claiming our own worth, number one, make sure we understand that, I don't know about you, but some of these thoughts have been around a long time for me. So I may not really get it right the first time. Not only get it right, I may be completely off base. And it may take several times. But with each time, as I am aware, I'm like, ooh, look at that. Instead of wallowing in it, I made the decision to step out of it a little sooner than I would have before. And then next time, ooh, I noticed that. So I don't go as deep in what it was that I went. It's a little more surface, a little easier to move back in and align myself with who it is that I know myself to be. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So here's one. I just love this. You have discovered the spiritual universe. So as each of us opens our own hearts, our own being, in that way that is in highest regard for us, and it's going to look different. It's going to feel different. Well, feeling is like you feel aligned with yourself. You feel a sense of even when there's chaos going around, there's a sense of harmony inside. And it says, you have discovered the spiritual universe. Many others have discovered the same world, but each must make the discovery for him or herself. You are going to have a lot of joy sailing around the world of yours. Don't fight the opinions of others or waste your time arguing over these things. Follow the inward gleam of your consciousness, and you will arrive. Isn't that interesting? Mm-hmm. Now, how many want to spend a lot of time fighting what's happening right now? No. I've been there. I'm like, why? Because there's a part of me that wobbles. It's like, well, what do I really need to know? What do I really need to do? What do I really need to understand? And the more I listen to it, really, before I know it, I'm just as a slob on the floor. And that's not really what I want. And if I've been taught through these teachings and others that I have the right to create the world within which I am living, I cannot speak. It's not for me to take away someone else's stuff. What is mine is to own what I want, to own and bring into this world that which is mine to own and bring into the world. It's not somebody else's. And I don't have to play somebody else's game. I can let them live, recognize and acknowledge, pick up and support whatever way feels right to me, and then go back and say, what am I wanting to bring into the world? Because it can be hard to believe that we have the possibility to bring new things into the world when we're seeing hatred, cruelty, the desire to squelch. So how is it we can own our own journey, our own dreams? Oh, you're living in La La Land. Oh, you're living with, oh, okay, you're welcome to think that. But not only in these teachings has Ernest talked about the power of our own belief, our own faith. But we're discovering now in science, in quantum science, everything is vibration, is it not?
Yes.
Vibration has different frequencies, do they not? That is why emotions, you can feel it.
Yeah.
That's why when you're in depression, you feel like you're on the floor. That's why you're in joy, you feel like you're in the clouds. It's a different frequency. None of them are good, none of them are bad. It's just being able to feel what they are, to recognize, is this where I want to be? Do I want to be in this state? Maybe I do for a while. Maybe that's where I'm at. I'm picking up and learning. Again, offering compassion, kindness, because we don't know. There's so much about this life that we're living that we don't have a clue about. And what's cool is each of us going on our own journeys get to teach one another. Hey man, did you realize this? No, that's pretty damn cool. We're learning, we're teaching, we're growing together. So part of what we get to do is claim that for ourselves while giving other people permission to do the same. And what will happen is this. Here's one ship. Here's the other. And what happens to them? Are they meeting? No. No. Ask Kenny. If I were to get a B note and an F note, and if I were to play those and play let's say I was playing some, those dingers, you know what I'm talking about, little forks, the tuning forks. And I got a tuning fork and somebody just whammed that sucker in B. Okay? And there's a whole bunch of tuning forks in the room. What tuning forks will ring? Will they resonate?
No, they won't.
If you don't hit all of them, if we don't hit all of them, and we only hit the B, and we have A through F, right? And all, what resonates? The B's. The B's. And you can look that up on Google. You can Google it. There's all kinds of stuff showing that. So it's a whole idea around this concept that what we put out there is what we get back, and we don't necessarily register with people who are doing something different. And it's not for us to be in judgment. they're walking their path, they're doing their journey, the concept of the divine is so vast in its immensity, it's just so vast that to think that there's only one way to perceive it, we limit ourselves. So it don't have to be about judgment, but I do have to be about building what matters to me, creating what matters to me, owning it, loving it, nurturing it into being. And this is what I think is where we're going to end with, and then I'm going to move us into a meditation, and then end with a community treatment. You are an eternal being, now on the pathway of endless unfoldment. Never less, but always more yourself. Life is not static. It is forever dynamic, forever creating. Not something done and finished, but something alive, awake, and aware. There is something within you that sings the song of eternity. Listen to it. And then I want to leave with this concept that was shared in a book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. And it was this: beyond the stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our responses lie our growth and our freedom. So let's take a moment to create that space, because one of the ways we're going to really connect is through that quietness, creating that quiet space. It could be in gardening, it could be doing dishes, it could be taking a walk, it could be painting, it could be any number of things. But if it's hard to touch base, put your hand on your heart. Because the heart space is that space through which our soul expresses. And let's just go in and just take a breath. As you're breathing in, I want you to breathe in on the count of 4. And then hold for a count of 4. And then exhale for a count of 4. And then hold for a count of 4. And what I'd like you to do is do that a couple more times. Breathing in on 4. Holding on 4. Exhaling. And holding. And let's do that again. Just to begin to feel. And as we do this, we set ourselves in a different space, in a different place. And now let's allow ourselves to breathe. And that way it just feels good. And become aware of the space within your own heart and with your own being. And if thoughts arise, it's okay. Allow them to go. As if they're a leaf on a river floating downward. Noticing the quiet. is to have a few moments of quiet, to create that space when we acknowledge our desire for something more, our desire to open our hearts, our minds, our beings. And so together we're going to do a community science of mind treatment, which is a formal prayer process created by Ernest based upon how he perceived the process that Jesus went through in prayer and creation. So at this time, as we so forth, feel free to know that as we move through the first 3 steps, which is identifying the presence of God, the knowledge that God is all there is, then moving into the state of, if that is so, then who it is that I am, or who it is that the person is that I'm praying for is. And then we lay claim to what that may be. After which we give thanks, and then release it and let it go. And through this process, if you feel called to speak anything, you are welcome to. Out loud, quiet, whatever it is. So we're going to do a treatment for not only the people in the world, but all life on this planet. All creation, this beautiful, beautiful planet. And all of creation and humanity. So I know that in this moment, that which is life, that goes by many, many names, is all that is. I don't know how I know it to prove it to anybody else, but I know it within my being. I know it because it simply resonates. There's no argument within me that says, huh? But there's a gentleness that calls me inward to help me realize that that which I have called the source of my being is infinite and is love. And it is expressing in and as and through all of its creations. For there is only that which is first cause, source, life, God, infinite one, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, source, divine mind, infinite essence, having so many names. It is all encompassing. And if it is all love, and if it is all that is, then I know that literally everything in this world, everything in creation and beyond, is this love in full expression of itself in its many forms. I take a deep breath because I sit in awe of the magnitude of creation and the learning that I get to experience to discover the love and the beauty that exists in and as and through each one. I know that there is no space, no place where that which is the divine, that which is source is not. It simply is all that is, and I know it is existing here and now as me, as every individual in this room and beyond. And I know that we have come together in this moment to establish and set forth our prayer for ourselves, our world, others, people, all of creation, for its highest and best expression, whatever that may be. I know that because we are all a part of this, that there's nothing that stands outside of it. That we are all these divine expressions, and that is what gives the words that I speak, the energy of love that I share, it's power. So I speak that which I know with love and gratitude as I acknowledge the beauty that exists in all creation, the beauty of the earth. How incredible she is as she evolves and grows herself. All forms of life on her. The animals that fly, the ones that crawl, the ones that run, hop, swim. The incredible water on the wind. The sounds of the trees. How beautiful they are. Each seeking its balance now. For life is unfolding in new and wondrous ways. But this time of change can be stressful. So I know that we are lovingly guided in this time of change to nurture, to support and uplift in those the ways that feel right to us. And I know all of the plants, the creatures of the sea, no matter how tiny and how huge they may be, are all evolving and growing in that way which is most honoring to them. And so I uplift whatever those processes may be for them, trusting in the nature of love, the nature of the one source from which we all come. And I know too that for each one of us, as we set forth as this community, we know that all of humanity is evolving and growing. All of it. It cannot help but. And we know that in that moment, that love is present always. Even when individuals are not in a space to receive it, because to receive it is scary. So we simply love. We uplift, nurturing each person on their journey. Comforting, helping in all manner of scenarios. And for ourselves, uplifting our own hearts, our own minds, our own bodies, our own beings, to discover what yet awaits us as we uncover the beauty and the love and the magnificence of the life energy that we are part of. And as we listen to that, we know we are called in those ways that are most honoring to our own growth. And as a community of the Centers for Spiritual Living Teaching Center, we come together to send out this energy of love, of compassion, of peace, of joy, of wonder, of nurturing in whatever ways it's going to be in the highest good for all of creation to receive it. And for this we give thanks. What a joy it is to bear witness to the love that is God, that is life, that is source. And so with love and gratitude, we let it go, for we know it has been heard, it has been cast in, it is done. And together we simply say, and so it is. Please join us as we're going to sing Reflection. And just a thread, a simple thread in this glorious web of life. We are just drops within a stream flowing towards an ocean of life. We may forget where we come from. We may forget where we're going to. I might not see that you're a reflection of me as much as I'm a reflection of you. blessed seed with eternity unfolding in me. And I pray that as I grow, I will reveal the love that illuminates my soul. When I remember where we've come from, when I remember where we're going through, then I can see that you're a reflection of me as much as I'm a reflection of you. This is my simple prayer. May I become a reflection of the infinite one. This is my simple prayer. May I become a reflection of the infinite one. This is my simple prayer. May I become a reflection of the infinite one. This is my simple prayer. May I become a reflection of the infinite one.
It's up there.
I turned it off.
That okay with you? And guess what time it is now? It is time for our conscious giving. And there's several ways to provide your tithe or gift to CSLGD. You can mail it to 4100 Benfield Drive, Kettering, Ohio, 45429. You can text to give. 937-595-0142. You can use our website, which is at www.cslgd.org. And you can also have this fun thing called the Kroger and Dorothy Lane Market Programs, where you can give additionally without even giving, because they're willing to give a certain percentage of what you spend to us if you sign up with them. And so now let's go ahead and read our conscious giving statement here, which is: abundance is mine. I cannot be deprived of my supply. The trees do not lack for leaves, nor do the flowers fail to bloom. I embrace my supply and celebrate the abundance that is mine. That's from Ernest Holmes. And we're just knowing that this giving is a blessing both to our center and also to everyone here that has contributed for the, as we give, so we receive it. It's always a gift to this giver within the gift. So we just know that this gift is exactly what is needed for our center, that it's what's needed to help us to grow, to help us to expand, to help us to serve all of us here, collectively and individually. And it also provides for each of us in our own lives. We just give thanks. We give thanks for all of this, and so it is. So it is, yes, yes, yes.
Well, thanks. All right. So if anyone is here in person for their first time, we're happy you're here with us, of course. If you didn't get a welcome package, please wave your hand. Okay, this is new. Please wave your hand and we'll have someone bring you one. If you're here for the first time online, please visit our website, www.cslgd.org, and you can find out all about us on there. Thank you for all of us for joining us today. Really, really appreciate you. For prayer, if you'd like prayer, please reach out to Andy, myself, Beck. That's it. Okay, that's us three. Okay. To support you. And two, you know, what Becky was talking about with belief systems, you know, please avail yourselves to us as practitioners. We do have sessions. I know I'm busy, I know Beck's busy, but we're not that busy not to have a prayer or have a session with you. We'll make time to do that, okay? And those are longer, those are based on a fee, but you know, we're here to work that out with you. If you have something that's really, really blocking you from achieving what you want to achieve, you know, please see one of us, because we're really pretty good at it, right? But remember when we were in class together in the 90s? Anyhow, so we were both in there licensing together. There's only so many of us left. But anyway, all right, so affirmation. Are you guys ready? It is a grueling thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. We need to extreme. Yeah, you were, girl. So was I. I about left to the Jew, right? We all were like, run out of here.
We're leaving bodies by the wayside.
We were, oh my God. I mean, I remember Reverend Eunice coming, don't leave one, oh my God. Ah. Because you know what it does? It triggers our stuff, right? In prac training, if you really want to go deep, go do that, because that'll put you to a new level. And you thought that you were dealing with your stuff, oh no. And then go to our retreats, right? Those are even more deep, right?
We need to do another retreat.
We are. We're going to do one. You guys want a retreat? Like a community retreat?
Yeah,
Would you like one of those?
That kind of retreat.
Okay. Would you like one of
You give
those?
up and surrender and run for your life.
You know, no, it's not that. No, we would make it nice and fun, I promise. It would be good and growing together as a community. We could do that. I've been thinking about that. All right, our affirmation. Moving along. We would like to get out of maybe 4:12. Anyway, our affirmation. Are you guys ready? We're going to read it together. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. Yay! Have a fantastic week. And back. Take it.
All right. Stand up, everybody, and sing Let There Be Peace on Earth. Peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. When God is our center, that we all are weak. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joy and my choice. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. All right, make sure you get plenty of hugs. Have a great week.
Kelsey, wishing a happy birthday. Happy birthday today. If you see him, yeah.
See you, Gary.
have an idea. So, my birthday's on the 19th. I remember one year, this is Sunday. One year I went to that, steak escape, but it's the one by the Cox Harbor. And then we did a hike at Cox Harbor. So that would be totally coming up with something to eat. I mean, if you get around together. Well, if I just go ahead and, if we put
Danny's your age. You're not, no, can't do that. No, can't do that. Remember, you're going to be thriving in your 90s, okay? All right? You see it? You're going to thrive in your 90s. Not surviving, thriving.
my grandfather said,
That's intentional.
and look at, you know, what's her name that just passed, I mean, she was just 91, but she,
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah.
but anyway, are you free to?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to co-lead, I'll co-lead with you on the matrix.
Yeah, so I'll just put it out there, we're gonna go to lunch at that place, with that room, and crackers. Hi. You know, we can only do like a couple.
Oh, yeah. I like what we did about a year ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you saying that that's
Let me see what Rhea wants.
she's going to be in the signs for a little while?
Okay.
Thanks for doing a PowerPoint. Yeah, you're thriving in your, you might be thriving in one potential. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, oh yeah. What's your birthday?
Over there.
Just there's something about breakfast.
Oh yeah, I was in the hospital, right? It was good to go.
Okay. Kelly, thank you for doing the video feed. Yeah.
Are you, now you've done it before, but you don't
Brothers,
have
they only have 2 viewers. I feel bad.
Kind of internet right now. In Jersey, so I'm probably every other Sunday.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing it here, just if I can. For some reason I can't.
Yeah, we'll probably need a practice run too. This guy running it.
Gary, you have that? Try it. Otherwise it has to be your phone and something else.
See the little,
Yeah, 'cause I tried to show
the
them on the
LG.
screen.
Yeah, I saw you doing that today.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that they are.
How many do we have today? Online.
Sometimes it said 4 and stuff. I think there's more because people kept popping in.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That's great.
Yeah, I saw like cases. I saw some other people.
All right.
Are you a good driver?
And then they, for 30 days of the drive, so I'm putting them on the Google Drive. And 2 of them got to be 824 and somebody got so if eventually if we put them on, because I'm not floating my own person.
So anyway,
Yeah, because we, nice out of it.
I was like, what is that noise? It was the door. Are you serious? It was the door. What's your right.
Yes.
Don't take out the lights. And I had no. I think I was like, what? I got distracted. I got distracted. What now? Oh, there goes.
I'll ask you.
I don't know. It is. I think
Yeah, they had to see you like we have this. Yeah. She's in contact. Yeah, which is she's been in for a while. Yeah. Like I paid for like $12. You can also do Facebook and WhatsApp. Yeah. Or else they charge but the WhatsApp. I like it. For a lot of people.
Well, you don't have nobody at all.
Well, too much people, you know, they can just like to give something to do, but I just.
2 in the morning.
But I think it's great, like when we were on our cruise and we had to do, we used it to like, hey, we're gonna be at breakfast.
I was like 3 o'clock. I gotta dig all my content.
They want to go, so it's a nice way to do it.
We fall asleep.
They did not. So, you know, we can't do stuff.
Oh, good.
I said I
Oh,
know
oh my.
Okay.
He's doing his jump on my shoulder.
Well, that sounds good. Well, I'm gonna give you what's
Let me see this too. Yeah, that's what I do.
That's good.
So I'm going to. No, Rhea and I are going to.
Can I go to the ladies' room?
Yeah. Are you all from the Wednesday meditation group or something?
I'm gonna start.
Oh, okay.
And I've been there the last few weeks. I'm new to it.
Oh, awesome. I haven't been there a while, but it is good. Hi, Carl. Yeah.
You're going?
Carl?
Yeah, Rhea and I are going. She's making an album out of it. Yeah, I love doing photos. Because I do like I make these magic movies with photos, or you just take a picture with a photo. Yeah. So maybe that'd be a nice project. Yeah. Oh, well, Bria's in the bathroom. Sorry to miss you, Chris. Yeah, right. I just gotta help Bria. Yeah. Okay, I'm next door to you, Bria. I got that song "God You Are" in my head now. Did they even sing that today, or even if they did? Huh? Did they sing "God You Are" today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know him.
I know they did, let there be peace on earth. Oh, yeah. They had the reflection, May there be a reflection of the Infinite One.
What's the first song they sang? Wasn't that God You Are?
Yeah, maybe that was it. Excuse me. Hang on, Lucy.
And I'll get the door for you.
All right.
Okay, have a great week.
Yeah, you
Have a great week, sweetheart. I love you so much.
Love you. God, I got a little.
I love
Yeah.
you too.
Well, thank you.
Have a wonderful week, you two.
Thank you. It's nice to catch up with people and talking to them. I think I can always go out there. Enjoy this nice day. I had my back window open the whole time. I didn't realize that. It happened. I mean, there wasn't any rain. It wasn't, I mean, there was nothing to steal, Maybe I should put the windows down. Yeah. This is a spa channel. You know, it's like you don't have to listen to it. It's very calm music.
Oh, okay.
Relaxing.
Yeah. Oh, this was the week. I mean, if it could get screwed up, it got screwed up.
What happened?
I mean, and a lot of it was my fault, but, well, Tuesday I had a manicure pedicure. Well, I had set it up with RTA for 10 o'clock, thinking that my appointment was at 10. Well, it get the robocall, and it says your estimated pickup time is 9:57. So I'm on the phone. Hey, how do you think you're going to get me to an appointment in 3 minutes? Oh, no, we're going to pick you up at 9:37 and get you there by 9:52. I said, well, that's not what my robocall said. She said, well, I'm looking at it, and that's what... And I said, well, that really gives me very little margin for error, you know. Well, you can wait and see what happens. I said, yeah, and that gives me even... So by this time, it's like 9:02. I'm on my landline talking to RTA. My iPhone rings, and it's my manicurist. So I grab, and she says, are you coming? And I said, well, yeah, I'll be there by 10 o'clock. And she said, your appointment's at 9. And I said, oh, Jesus. I said, all right. Well, so I told RTA, I said, you've got to cancel my pickup and without a no-show. So they did. So there's a thing called Go-Go Grandparent that you have to sign up, and it's like $29 something a month, I think, just the fee. And then anytime you take a ride or they deliver groceries or whatever, to assist me, you know, to at least get into the place. They wouldn't do anything like what if I had an appointment on the second floor or anything like that. Once they get me inside the door, I think that's all they're obligated to do. But anyway, so in a pinch, I called them, got there by about 9:30, I guess, and she took me. But it was just, one thing after